are some of the ways in which soul alchemy in particular has changed your life, and more so the lives of others? Like practically, how's it evolved or moved people?
The first thing, how it changed my life, is it brought a higher standard of conviction into my own life, because the minute Melchizedek started operating through me, I didn't have a place to hide anymore. So my own insecurities, my own doubts, my own fears and disbeliefs, I had to deal with them. Because even these videos, if you had asked me 3 years ago that I would do this, I would have told you no way. Because as much as I work with people, there's a very private side to my life, and I've always wanted to hide and just be me.
Yes.
But as a soul alchemist, that's not my journey. So that was the big change for me, is that I had to get rid of all of my garbage. I had to deal with all of my heartaches and totally deal with them and become so comfortable in the person I am that I would no longer be fazed by the potential of judgment by putting myself out there on a video.
Yes.
Then how has it affected the lives of people? Well, the most important thing one has to consider is that when you're working as a refining energy or a purifying energy, you're going to make a lot of people's lives uncomfortable, because if you have to purify gold,
You have to look.
you have to dig, you have to go deep, and then you've got to put intense heat on it. So a purifying energy as a soul alchemist makes a lot of people either uncomfortable to the point that they disappear from my life and choose no longer to participate in it, or they bite the bullet with me, knowing that the end result is this refined, beautiful, burnished gold that is your truth.
Yes.
And we get through to it, and I have seen enough people bite the bullet and go through to the end, and seen their lives transformed. I've seen them find joy that is absolutely insurmountable. You cannot describe the experience of light, of love, of fulfillment that they're living. So in my own life, I can attest to it. My own life's totally transformed, and I'm far more at peace and content than I ever was. And I've seen it in a number of people, my own family, and in many of my clients. But I will give this to everyone that has stood the test of a soul alchemist purification. I give you immense credit, because at times I know it is easier to walk away.
Yeah,
So-
it's a lot of guts and courage to actually really face all of the negatives that you're running in your life. And one of the things you speak about is also responsibility. Is a huge factor, because unless you take responsibility, you can't change.
No, and that's why, again, I go to the fact as a purifier and as a refiner, it's to bring you to the fullness of your own gold. Your own gold. Worth it, but there's a price. Growth.
Yeah, to tap into your true power.
Mm.
It takes time and effort and willingness.
Melchizedek wishes to add something to that. So, the interesting thing about the human experience is this. The human likes wishing. I wish I had this. I hope for, I want. But not a lot of humans have the fortitude to do the work, to get them there. You can ask many humans, this is your goal, will you work hard for it? And they'll say yes. But ask a human, are you prepared to work on your emotional issues, to eradicate the negative patterns, to do whatever it is, the crying, the seeking forgiveness, the giving forgiveness, the removal of people in your life who are emotionally draining, and immediately you're going to find a very different being in your presence. Because the understanding is, if I have to sweat and I have to exert my physical body, yeah, I'm there. But I have to tap into my emotions. I have to feel and explore feelings
And remember things as well. Sometimes
Yes.
it's something you have to go back to, something that happened in your life. And,
Who wants to delve into pain that is experienced? The key, if you delve into that pain, you can answer it and then it can no longer torment you. But not a lot of people like digging in their own darkness. And make no mistake, every human on this planet has an aspect of darkness. Depression, fears, doubts, regrets. Every human has that. So let no one lie to you and tell you they are perfect. Everyone still works through it. Speaker herself knows. That's her journey. As I reveal something to her, she has to work it.
yes.
So be it. That's alchemy in process.
Thank you.